Aloha. This is Naomi with Aloha Crochet with Naomi. I am so glad you are here. It's me, Naomi with Aloha Crochet. Um, I don't know if I can hear me or not. Um, Anyways, hi. How is everyone doing today? Just getting on here today, my regular time. Um, I'm not at the kiosks for until December sometime, so I should be able to get on here with you, with all of you wonderful people, for the next few weeks without any interruptions, hopefully, Lord willing. So aloha, kakahiaka, which means good morning in Hawaiian. Aloha, kakahiaka, ekomamai, welcome. I'm glad you are here. Welcome or come on in, which is ekomamai. Just sitting here crocheting and just trying to think of what we can talk about today. And if you're just joining me, come on in, say hello. Make sure you hit that like button for me. I'd really appreciate it. Subscribe. Um, I am almost at 200, you guys. Almost at 200. I am so excited. I don't even know how to handle that. But I am almost at 200. So share if you could. I'd really appreciate it. I'm so glad that you're here. Good morning, Racine. Aloha. I'm glad you're here. Welcome. Ekomamai. Ekomamai. I am so glad that you're here. Excuse me. I don't know why. Every time I get on here, I get froggy. Isn't that weird? That's weird. But anyways, I'm so glad you're here. So glad you are here, Racing. Aloha, kakahiaka, which means good morning in Hawaiian. So what is in your cup this morning? What's in everyone's cup this morning? I'm down to a couple last sips of my coffee. And then I have some liquid IV in my mug. And yeah. So what is everyone up to today? What's in your cup? And what are you working on today? Inquiring minds want to know. And before I ask this next question, I'm going to take a look real quick and find out what the answer is for me, for my area. Oh, wow. Sorry, excuse me. So my next question was going to be, what is your weather like where you are? Right now it's 57, but it feels like 56. And let's see, it looks like the high today is going to be 62, but it's sunny, so that's a blessing. That's a blessing. I think starting a little bit later, I'm not sure this evening or later on this week, it's supposed to get cooler again. Well, in comparison to yesterday, it's cooled down a little bit from yesterday. And then later on in the week, I think we're supposed to get some moisture. So we'll see. We shall see, right? So let's see here. How did I do on my sales last week? Racine wants to know. Well, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I was at the actual kiosk on base. And then on Friday and Saturday, we moved to a different building for the special holiday event, and Santa Claus showed up around noon or so. But it wasn't bad. It wasn't great on both accounts. It wasn't bad. I mean, I made a few little dollars. It was a blessing still. You know, I got to network and talk to other people. So that was a blessing as well. And then I'll be in a special event come December 6th over in Abilene, Kansas. So if anyone is in that area, pop on in. We'd love to see you. But there's a special handcrafters event there. I think this is the 50th year that they've been there. They had to take a break, of course, during COVID, but other than that, they've been there for several years, and I have some good friends that organize it and run that event. So I was able to get in there and do that with them. So I'm excited for that. This will be my second year of doing that event, um, or is it my third? Well, this is my second Christmas one, and I've done a spring one with them. Same organizers, same area in Abilene, so I'm excited for that. Racing, you're drinking water, and it's 40 and raining there. Oh, in Ohio, that's terrible. So you're back home. I'm glad you're back home. I'm sure you were happy to be where you were for work, right? It was probably very nice where you were or where you had gone. I know how to talk, you guys. I really do. So I'm just kind of sitting here jibber jabbering until maybe we get a few other people to come in and say hello. I'd really appreciate it. Um, I'm not sure. I know it was kind of the last minute that I put my thumbnail on there about me going live today, which is fine. I mean, it is what it is, and I'm here, and hopefully we'll have others that'll join in with us, and get to hang out. I didn't notice that Miguel was going to do a live today, so he might still be live. I'm not sure, but I'll watch his replay a little bit later. Amen, Racine. That's a blessing. That's a blessing. I like it when things turn out well, when we travel and go different places like that. So, but yeah, it's been a lot of fun doing that. The days are in the low 80s during the day over there. Okay. Oh, the days was low 80s where you were for work. Oh, nice, right? I think my husband and I are ready to be somewhere a little bit warmer on a year-round basis. Um, he was raised in Ohio, so dealing with cold weather. I was raised in Alaska, of course, cold weather, and then with the different military bases that we've been to, we've been at different places, different countries where, once again, cold weather. And um, so yeah, but it was nice. I mean, that was a season that we went through in our lives, and so now we're ready for some warmer weather, both for our mainly for our health. Um, so yeah, because I mean, like in Arizona, we were able to breathe easier, a little bit better because of the dry heat. And then the heat was good on our joints and stuff on our body as well. So yeah, and we've been there twice. Well, we've been there for visits other than that, but I mean, like, we were down there um in the fall for about a week, almost 2 weeks. Aloha, Heather. And Heather says aloha to everyone. Oh, right. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm looking forward to the warm weather. So we're getting things ready here. And everyone's saying hello to you, Heather. Heather, what's in your cup? What's in your cup? Racine, what are you working on? Inquiring minds want to know. I right now am working on a beanie for someone. This is their second one because the first one didn't quite fit. It fit, but it felt a little snug to the lady that purchased it. Um, so I actually um, had her send me her circumference of her head, so that way I could flu bomb. You're sick? That's not good. That's not good, Heather. Heather's my best friend, by the way. Um, and I haven't heard from Temmie in a while. I hope she's doing well. I know she was helping people move and do all kinds of things. She's a busy person. So, oh, oh, I'm sorry. I hope you feel better, Heather. I'm sorry. So, but as I was saying, so I had, well, actually, her husband ordered it for her. And so the first one I gave, he goes, well, it still looks like it might be a little tight for her, but I'll have her try it. And I said, well, if it doesn't fit her, I said, you just make sure you let me know. And I said, and I will get on there and make a new one for her. And so he did. And he said, it fits, but it's still kind of snug for her liking. So I said, well, if you can send me the circumference of her head, it'll be easier. And he said, really? And I'm like, yes, sir. And he goes, okay, I'll get right on that. So, so last night he texted me after him and his wife got in for the night. And, he sent me the circumference of her head. So I got it started and I'm doing a double strand for this particular yarn because it's nice and soft. It's in acrylic. I think I got this from Hobie a few years back. But it's only a 3 weight. And so, yes, Heather, God's got you. And let's see here. Racine says she was working on a blanket. The pattern fell through. So you're turning it into a shrug to keep yourself warm. Awesome. Oh, what happened to the pattern? Tell us what happened to the pattern. So this is just a classic acrylic from Wee Yarn. Like I said, I think this was a Hobie, one of my very first Hobie orders that I had ordered for myself. Um, and this is 100% acrylic. And let's see here, washable, dryable. Yeah, this was Hobie. And it just has the color number 25. So it's pretty nice. It's just a simple gray, and that's what he wanted. I didn't have any rose gold. He said his wife really likes rose gold. Um, but I didn't have any rose gold, and I'm trying to get this done for them quickly because the weather is getting ready to change into colder weather. So I don't know where everyone is at, but that's okay. If you're part of the replay crew, I'm glad that you're here, and hopefully you'll be back. Um, and please make sure you hit that like and subscribe buttons for me. I'd really appreciate it. Yeah. So I'm just sitting here kind of trying to kill the first few minutes before I really get into too much. I really want to ask a question here in just a minute. Hey Lori, how are you? You're babysitting your grandson. He is not napping, so just dropping a comment and a thumbs up. I appreciate that, Lori. I appreciate that. Hopefully you can catch the replay later. I was watching your replay earlier. I'm kind of behind on everybody, but I feel like that's my life. I'm always behind. But that's okay. I catch up and then I put my likes in there and my comments if I can. Um, but the main thing is that I try to make sure that everyone that I do watch, I watch from beginning to end, with even just listening to it, having it play in the background sometimes. But that way it kind of helps your analytics to continue to grow, right? So, but yeah, Lori, I don't know if you heard me, but I'm almost to 200. I'm so excited. I am so excited. Um, Not sure where my channel will go, but we'll see. You know, only God knows. Only God knows. But I was going to ask the question. In fact, I think I'm at that point where I can ask now. So as you know, everyone knows that I have my sales and I set up at my kiosk, and then I have a craft show coming up. Laurie says it's crazy how when you start making content, how hard it is to watch people. I know I know. I feel like I had all the time in the world to watch all my peeps. And then now that I've started creating my own content, I'm like, where does the time go? Where does the time go? I don't know. But so my one question that I wanted to ask today is that are you planning on going or selling at any craft events for the holidays? If you could let me know that, I'd really appreciate it. Um, I set up my kiosk, as you all know, at the PX, and then I have one craft event that I like to go to in Abilene, Kansas. This next year, I think I'm gonna try to get a few more events in me, um, because I did notice that down in Texas, down in Arizona, they have a lot of weekend and market things throughout the week. So um, I want to get into the habit, kind of, I kind of want to get into being more comfortable at setting up like my canopy and then my tables and things like that. Um, to maybe, become more involved in that, right? There's just not time. Oh, I know, Lori. I know. It's crazy. It's crazy. Racine says the blanket overall misunderstanding. Oh, okay. Okay. So the pattern just kind of threw you off a little bit. Is that what you're trying to say? That happens. That happens. I mean, sometimes we'll look at a pattern, we're like, oh, I can do that, and we'll get to going and get to going. It seems like everything's going good. And I mean, I have an epic fail blanket in here. Well, I have probably a couple, but I have a failed blanket that I need to frog and just redo. Um, and so, yeah. Yeah. So I get it. I get it. Let's see here. And then Lori says, don't sell at craft events. I do commissions only for people. I know I'm too busy making stuff for my family. That's a blessing. That's a blessing. I love making stuff for friends and family. My family's not big on wearing or even utilizing a lot of crochet things. I mean, they'll use like washcloths and things like that. So that kind of stuff I can pretty much do. Um, you're not selling this year, Racine, low on supplies. I get it. I fully get it. Um, I've not had to really purchase anything in a while, but I did get a commission for an elephant for the holidays. But so I came home and I was going to start it yesterday. However, I got in here looking for the gray that I wanted, and I didn't have any 6-weight gray. I had 3-weight, I had a little bit of 4-weight, but I really want to make it a big size plushy type of a elephant for her. Um, well, that's what she kind of requested. And so I was like, well, so I did a thing. I got in on the Premier, thankfully. I got in on the Premier Yarn week sale before it went out, before it ended. So yesterday I got on there and ordered more than just, of course, I had to buy more than just my elephant yarn. But I'll share that with you all when it gets in. You can't just, it's kind of like Lay's potato chips, right? You can't just eat just one, right? or what is the other thing that you just can't have one. You got to have more than one. You got to order more. Oh, and moving just ran out of time. Oh, right, Racine. I get it. And Temmie is fighting a migraine right now, resting. Okay, Temmie, I hope you feel better. Migraines are no joke. I understand those. I used to get them all the time. I don't get them as often as I used to, which I'm thankful for. Thank you, Jesus. I'm going to claim that right now in Jesus' name. But when I used to get them really bad, it would be like, okay, lights out. That was about the only way, just lights out. Let me just sleep. Don't want no food. Don't want no coffee. Barely drinking water, And so, but yeah, So that was my question. If anyone's planning on going, so if you're not selling at the events, do you like to go to events like that, holiday events? I love it. Whether I'm there to sell or not sell, I really enjoy going to. In fact, I have one that I'm planning on going to on Friday. I think it's Friday. The 22nd. Is that the Friday? Is that this Friday? Let me take a gander here. No, Saturday. It's Saturday. They said it was Friday, but it's Saturday. But anyway, I am looking forward to that. It's a new event here in town. Um, and so this is their first, they want to make it an annual event. So if I like it, I might go and become a vendor next year. But there's two new places I want to be a vendor for next year. I've already got it in my mind. If I'm here, if I'm still here, I want to go to the pumpkin and spice next year, and then this one that I'll be checking out on on Saturday. So yeah, I love I love going to those crafting events. I really do, especially during the holidays, because then you've got people that do extra baking for the holidays, and then it's so festive, right? It's so fun. It's so fun. Um, so I really enjoy doing that, and then just watching the kids' reactions when it comes to the lights and different things like that. And then I like the ones that are outdoors too, especially if it's kind of cool, because then you can go up to their hot chocolate booth or apple cider booth and oh, you had a migraine on Friday. You love going to see craft sales, to see all the new craftsmanship. Yes, for sure. I love seeing what other people are doing. Um, and I enjoy seeing what other people are doing, and that kind of gives me ideas too, right? I mean, as crafters, we're just like, oh wow, you know, um, and we want to. You were sick with the migraine on Friday. I'm sorry, Racine. That stinks. Yeah, I don't like migraines. Migraines are not good. And then now my friend Heather is sick too. I just found out, so that makes me sad. That makes me sad for her. Um, so when I go to my craft fairs, I have to tag everything, right? Or when I go to my selling events, let's just say that. So I found these. These are on Amazon, but they're let me pull one apart here. So it's just where I can put a number, and so this folds over and it has perforation right there, and then I can tear off the bottom, and that way. And then what I've done is on the back side, I want to find myself a stamp. I've just put my Aloha Crochet on the back because another crafter friend of mine, she uses these, and so I asked her where she got them from because I love the idea because of the fact that it looks, for one, it looks more professional, and then for two, hi Catherine, how are you? Heather says she prays that everyone feels better very soon in Jesus' name, amen. And we claim that in Jesus' name, amen. Catherine, hi. You're making turtles and drinking cold Starbucks coffee. Yum, yum. But you like yours cold, right, Catherine? And everyone's saying, yes, iced coffee. You have these tags as well. I know they come in handy for inventory purposes, because they'll get, the consumer will get that top half, and then for our inventory, we have the bottom half. So I really like those. And they're so easy to just to put onto our items, right? So yeah, I've ever since I've seen one of my other friends that does craft fairs have those, I was like, I needed to get some of those. Because I was making homemade ones. I found some online, some tags that I liked, and then I printed them out, and then I got a cutter and I cut them up, cut them and put my prices on there and stuff. So, and they were good for a season, but I like these a lot better. I definitely like these a lot better. But I had to put my Aloha Crochet because sometimes her and I end up at the same event. And so that way the people would know, okay, well, this is who I got it from, and then in case a tag got thrown on the ground or something, then shoot, if she needed it or if I needed it, just to make sure. So yeah. Your daughter Alicia's birthday is today. She's 28. Happy birthday, Alicia. How do you pronounce that? Alicia or Alicia? Either way, happy birthday to you. You're getting old. She's your 4th daughter. Oh, wow. You're not old. You're beautiful, Catherine. You're beautiful. So you're not getting old. You're getting seasoned, right? We're becoming seasoned. So let's see. You're working on turtles. And what's the temperature where you are, Catherine? Yeah, what's the temperature where you are? And so one of the things one of the things that I like to do for the holidays, it's one of these, because you can always find like spatulas and whisks and things like that for not very well. They used to be under $1, but now I think they're maybe at $1.20 something, maybe $1.50. But you can always find utensils like this. So what I do is I make a washcloth, and then I take some twine, and then, well, these were like part of my homemade tags. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that very well. But anyways, handmade with love on that one. And so I take some twine and I take my washcloth and I wrap it around the utensil. And then I just take and wrap it and put it in twine. And that way it can make a nice little stocking stuffers, right? For like your moms and your grandmas and maybe somebody that, a college student that's getting ready to be in the dorm for the first time, or in their own homes or something, even housewarming, but for the holidays, I always make the Christmas colors. And then, yeah. So what kind of things do you guys like to make specifically for the holidays? It's 0 Celsius. And you're going to have heavy snow starting any minute. Oh my goodness. And your youngest daughter is 22. Wow, Catherine, that is awesome. Racine, Catherine, you are not alone in getting old. My son is 30 and daughter is 28. Let's just say I have a 42-year-old son. No, wait, 42, 43, 43-year-old son. What year is this? 25. So yeah, he's 43. Can you believe it? Amazing, right? I think is my math off? I think my math is off, you guys. 43? Hold on. Yep, he's 43. Yeah, wanted to make sure that my math wasn't completely off. So yeah, I have a 43-year-old who's getting ready to be 44 in January. But I did not start as young as my siblings, but we all kind of took turns. We were kind of like bam, bam, bam. First, I think my sister started before me by like 1 year, and then I followed suit, and then the rest of the siblings. And I don't have, they're all half. All my siblings are half or step, but we all just kind of followed suit after my sister led the way. Wow. You don't like making holiday items, Catherine? Although I'm going to make your snowflake blanket. Yes, I need to get hot on that snowflake. I want to make a pillow at least. Even if I don't get a blanket made for this year, I do want to make the blanket. I've already got my colors, and then I'll show you because we're supposed to be doing that, right? Oh, okay, Racing. Those are fun. They're easy peasy, right? Scrubbies for Christmas stockings. Yes, those are pretty easy. And Alicia's going to have her birthday, her baby girl, the end of December, the 1st of January. Oh, fun. Fun, fun. Oh, I love babies. I love babies. So how many grandchildren do you have then, Catherine? Her baby is a little over 4 pounds now. Wow, that's awesome. That is awesome. So did I finish the story about this hat that I'm making? I think I did. I think I did. So yeah, he reached out and told me that his wife's circumference head. So as soon as I got that text last night, then I started this and what I was making it with. So I'm looking forward to making sure that she gets squared away before the weather starts changing really bad here. It's supposed to get cooler throughout as the week progresses. Like from yesterday to today, I think it went down like 6 degrees. So, and oh, that's going to be your third grandbaby. Oh, fun, fun. I am expecting my seventh one. My seventh grandbaby in actually January. Um, we were thinking December, but it's been changed to January. So that's exciting, right? The due date was changed. um, so, yeah. So he'll be my seventh one. So I have three from my oldest son. And then my best friends, two are two of my other grandbabies. So that's five. And then my youngest son has a daughter already, and then they're expecting their son. So I have seven. No, I will have seven, I should say. So I will have seven. Um, I think they decided that my grandson's name is going to be Caesar. I know they were kind of bouncing around it, so I got to find out what they've decided to name him. I do need to get around to making him a blanket, but his mom's not really big into crochet. And so I made a beautiful heart from Fiber Spider, the filet crochet heart blanket for my granddaughter. Um, I'm not sure if she even still has it. I don't know. Hopefully she does. Hopefully she still has it. But yeah, my daughter-in-law's not big on crochet stuff, so it is what it is. There's a lot of people out there that are like that. They don't like crocheted items. Not sure if it's the crochet or if it's the yarn. I'm not sure that people don't like, but they're allowed, right? They're allowed to dislike things. And so I was saying that I have an order for an elephant, which once I get my yarn in for that, then I'll share that because I couldn't just get the yarn just for the elephant. I had to get some other stuff too. Yeah. Yes, I did. So, and I was happy because of the fact that I got in um on the premiere week sale. So that was part of the reason I was okay with doing that, you know. Um but it's funny, I did not have the right, like this gray that I'm working with right now for this hat, I feel it would have been really nice for the elephant if I was making a small elephant. But I'm making a bigger size, a plushie, and I did not want to have to um, uh, take so long to make it. So that's why I wanted to go with that thicker yarn. So I seen that Racine just sent me a message. She sent me a photo. Oh, you're making the round ones. Awesome. These are the scrubbies. Come on, focus. There we go. There's the scrubby that she's making. So she's making round scrubbies. And I love making those. I do the combination. I do the scrubby yarn with a cotton, and everybody loves those scrubbies. And I make them a little about that big, and they're perfect for people with small hands. But even I found out that a friend of mine, she'll come by and she'll purchase like 10, 15 of them at a time, because even though we can wash them and reuse them and wash them and reuse them, her husband likes them specifically to wash auto parts because he's a mechanic. And she said that he loves using my scrubbies for scrubbing the parts on his stuff that he's, replacing or pulling from cars and stuff like that. And so he likes them. And she says they wash them, but the scrubbiness kind of goes away after a little while. So she keeps them stocked up on those because everyone in his shop, I guess they own like a shop, and so they use those all the time. And they do, yes, Racine. They work up very fast. They work up very fast. You guys, I'm sorry. I don't. I'm bad about like clicking on these comments because I can't really see them on my screen here, but I can see them on my phone. That's the reason why I have my phone sitting here. So that way when you guys are making comments to each other, then I can see them. Oh, you just started adding the cotton yarn with it, Ray? Yeah, I like having that thickness, because and it's not too abrasive. So I like having them both like that. If I don't have one in here. All my stuff is packed up in my tubs from my craft fair, but I do need to make some more. I want to make some more Christmas ones for sure, for my Christmas events that I got coming up. Well, hi Miguel, how are you? How did your life go? I'm sorry. I had this scheduled already, but oh, and your phone died. Oh my goodness, Miguel. I'm sorry. But I would have joined you, but I was preparing to come here for my live. So, but I will definitely get over there and watch. Okay, watch your replay. Like Connie says, I'll be part of your replay crew. I really enjoyed watching you with the chickens the other day in one of the videos that I was catching up on. So, but what's I getting ready to say, you guys? I don't even know. Oh, so when I pack up stuff, I have everything in my tubs, and then I have them in my other room, because there's not enough room in this room for all my tubs for my stuff. So, but and then I had an order for a headband. So she just said she wanted light blue, but she didn't really say like a style or anything, but she just wanted something for the, to keep her ears warm. But so this is the one I originally made for her. It's just a simple half double crochet twisty headband. Stretches pretty well. It should fit up to a 20, 21 inch, right? And then I seen he was very thankful, Racine, and he was in awe, as I was. Yes. So thank you again. He was like, what? And my husband is a man of few words. So, and then I seen that Turtle Trunk had, and we've all kind of been on the alpine stitch, with Barbara for the stockings. And then she's making all those ornaments with the alpine stitch as well. And I seen yesterday that she had a headband with the alpine stitch. So I made an alpine stitch ear warmer in the same color in case the lady that ordered it wants this style, which is fine. And this one is so much thicker. I love it. I love it. And I might have to make myself one because I think that texture in there is just gorgeous. I don't know if you can see the true blue in that or not, but yeah, I just love this. I love that alpine stitch, the ear warmer. So I'll be making more of these. I want to make more to take as well for my craft fair and for my kiosk setup, because I'm going to be set up from the 8th until the 20th at my kiosk on base. So I need to definitely get some inventory going. And then I got a couple more levies made. So I've got another stitch made. Following the tutorial from NRG, from Zelda. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Racine. Thank you, Catherine. I appreciate that. Appreciate it. Thank you, guys. So, and then from Zelda at NRJ 3 something. Oh my goodness, you guys. Let me look her up real quick. I'm sorry. NRJ3 crochet. Catherine, are you at a place that you could actually share Zelda's link with our viewers? Because then they can screenshot it and check out that check out her channel. But Zelda is really awesome. She's funny. I love her. I haven't seen her recently because I just can't keep up with everybody like I used to for some reason. So I'm having to be a part of, like Connie calls us, the replay crew. That's me. I'm part of a replay crew. So there's a stitch. I need to make more, but I have a big one that I need to make one as well. And then I made another cocoa melon. So there's cocoa melon. So he's got a little blanket. This is JJ. I just learned his name. His name's JJ. And so those are like my makes that I've made. And then I need to make some more washcloths, Christmas holiday ones, and I need to make some more scrubbies. So I'll be doing those. Oh, look what I found. Look what I found. Found this at Hobby Lobby. My daughter found it. You guys talk amongst yourselves for just a quick moment. I am going to mute you, I think. All right, I'm back. So I found these tags. I really want to get, can you guys see those? It's hard to see. But to put on your hats and stuff. So there's 8 of them. They're the fox leather labels. It just says handmade, stitched with love. There's a yarn ball on there, and then authentic. So there's 4 different styles and 2 of each. So not bad, right? $1.79 for those. So I'll sew those on there. But I also have buttons that says Aloha Crochet with them. Aloha Crochet on them. And so when I do hats and stuff, or even my bags, what I'll do is I'll put a button like I'll put the button on the inside of the hat, and then on my bags I put it on one of the straps. And young people actually like my um, button on the strap. They're like, can we have the button to go with it? And I'm like, oh yes, it's sewn on there. You kind of, that's yours. So it looks like it's been burnt on there. I have some friends that does woodworking, and they sell wood stuff, and so they made me a bunch of buttons that has that on there. Well, I don't know if Catherine's still here, but Racine, Catherine's in Canada. Did you see that, Catherine? um, oh, let me see if I can do it. Let me see if I can do this real quick. You guys just hang out. I'm gonna see if I can pull up Zelda's channel real quick. Let's see here. All right, come on. I'm still learning how to do all this stuff, you guys. So bear with me. Let's see if I can. I have another video I need to watch too. I seen that KK Crochet said that they've got more Happy Mail in, I think. And so they did a video earlier, so I want to get on there and take a gander. Oh wait, look, Naomi, you're doing this such the hard way. There's that. Yay. Don't ask me why I do stuff the hard way, because I do. All right. Copy, and I'm back. And paste. And there is Zelda's link to her channel for the you probably have to go through her whole channel to find, but the Loveys, that particular Lovey design is from her. So and I love it. I love that design. I got you. Oh, you don't follow Zelda, Catherine? No worries. I got it. Oh no, Miguel. Miguel says his live will take 100 years to upload as I tell a few interesting stories. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I'm looking forward to watching it when it gets on there. I love it when you go out to the coop and listening to all your chickens and all your wildlife, for the lack of a better word. I enjoy watching your channel. I really do. I love it when you start singing, especially when you start singing. And I started singing the other day. It's like, yeah, I don't know if people would want me to sing though. But one of my favorite songs, I was thinking about my mom. And when I was watching your channel, I was watching the video. I can't remember which video it was the other day. But you said something that got me thinking about my mom. And then it got me thinking about one of her songs that she would always sing to me when her and you would sit on the phone for hours and we'd just start singing different songs and things. But one of my favorites that she sang to me that I fell in love with, and it's hard for me to sing it now, because it just makes me think of her and it makes me want to cry, but not a bad way, right? But I Give You Jesus. Yeah, that's one of my faves. That is one of my favorite songs. I need to practice it though, because I can't sing it without bawling. But I do need to practice it because it's a song. It's a beautiful song. Um, if the ship of your life, you know, and I can't even think of it now because I'm getting flustered about it. But yeah, it was one of her songs that she would always sing, and I loved it. I loved it. No, Miguel, no. Miguel just said it. He just lost it all. You can't upload live as your phone died, so you lost the option. Oh no, Miguel. Miguel. You love that song? I do too. I do too. And Racine says, you just got done with work going to lunch. I'll see rest on replay. Aloha, everyone. Aloha, Racine. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy your lunch. Yeah, enjoy your lunch and look forward to seeing you again. Tomorrow night we'll be live on my channel, Barbara and Connie, the Treble, Treble, crocheters. So if you could join us, that'll be at 6:30 my time, 7:30 in the evenings. Okay. So if you guys can join us, we'd love to see you. If the ship of your life is tossing to and fro, I give you Jesus. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I love that song. I'm not going to break out in song, you guys. I don't feel like I can do that. But anyway. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. So I'm holding this yarn. So here's a pink and a red. I had to go and get this yarn yesterday from Hobby Lobby because I got an order for our baby hat. And the dad wanted it in pink and red. But he wants it with the ruffles. So I didn't have like a baby soft yarn because the baby's maybe 3 or 4 months old. So I didn't want, like, I have pink and I have red, but it's mainly in the Super Saver. Even though Super Saver has gotten softer, but I have it in Super Saver and I have Karen's Simply Soft, but I didn't have both colors. I only had one. I had the pink. And then the Joann's brand I had, but I only had that in red, not in pink. I had it in salmon. So it wasn't a pink. So yesterday I went over to Hobby Lobby and I love this yarn, super soft, sport weight. So they're 3s. And I think if I'm not sure if I'll double it or not. I'll probably double strand it so that way it'll be a little warmer for her little head. But it's funny because the hat he picked, it's the Granny Square bucket hat that he wants for her with the ruffles. So I had a black one, but it was too big for her head. So, but that's the style he wants for her with the ruffles. So I'm trying to figure out exactly how I'm going to do that. Like if I'm going to do rose or if I'm going to do like a checkered throughout. I don't know yet. But first things first, I got to finish this one and then I'll do this one. And hopefully by the time I'm done with both hats, I'll have my order in so I can get started on the elephant. But in the meantime, I'll be working on these 2 hats and I'll be making some more ear warmers and making some more Christmas items. Okay, Miguel, thank you for stopping in. Thank you so much for stopping in. I appreciate you stopping in. Appreciate all of you guys actually stopping in and saying hi. I appreciate each and every one of you. Um, it's been a slow day, which is good. I've last week was kind of a busy week. So me having a down day doesn't hurt me at all. I love it. I love it. Kind of helps me to regroup my thoughts and get prepared for the upcoming weeks and upcoming events that I've got going on. So slow days are a good day. Slow days are a good day. I appreciate each and every one of you being here. I really do. I feel like I've talked your ear off, but I really haven't. I don't think. I don't know. I hope that I feel bad your stories can't be uploaded. I know you're just going to have to tell us again, Miguel. You're just going to have to do them in shorts once your phone comes back to life. Oh, Maribel, aloha, aloha. How are you? It's so good to see you, Maribel. Welcome, welcome. E como mai, e como mai. And don't forget to hit that like button. Those of you who are leaving, those of you who are just getting in, please hit that like button and subscribe. I'm almost at 200. I'm almost at 200 subscribers, you guys. I think like 15, 16 away. 14 away, something like that. Somewhere's in that realm. I am so excited. I'm excited. I don't know. I don't know how that changes much because I know I need 500 to start becoming monetized. If I get there, I get there. If I don't, I don't. But just the fact that I'm getting close to the 200 mark has got me excited about it. It's good to see you too, Maribel. What's in your cup? And what are you working on today? Please tell us. Please tell us. We'll continue sitting here talking story a little bit longer. I got some time. Like I said, today's kind of a slow day for me. I'm working on a hat, a couple hats, and I'm excited because I got to order. Did anybody else order from Premiere during Premiere week? You've got French vanilla latte and you're working on designing a new pattern. Oh, Maribel, wonderful. If ever you need a tester, feel free to reach out to me and let me know. I'd be happy to be a tester for you. I love working for stuff for people. So I would not mind that at all to be a tester. There's my email. If you'd like to jot that down or screenshot that, I would be happy to be a tester. And I'll put that out there for anybody else that also makes content. If you need a tester, I know there's a lot of testers out there, but I don't mind putting my hat in there to be a tester. I wouldn't mind that at all. I can't wait to see what you're making though, Maribel. That's exciting. I'm not sure. I still want to start making tutorials, right? Right now I'm thinking just basic ones, right? And I am working on, I don't know what I would design. I have different ideas and things like that, but I also want to be careful not to overstep other people's things that they've got going on. So right now, my lane is being live with all of you, trying to be inspiring, trying to be uplifting, possibly sharing the love of Christ with you all, sharing my love for crochet, and just hanging out. And learning new words, Hawaiian words. In fact, let's see, what was our, and if it's your birthday, ha'ole la hanau, which is happy birthday in Hawaiian. Ha'ole la hanau. In fact, I think I have that banner, so I will show that to you. What's the temperature where you are as well, Maribel? So ha'ole la hanau is happy birthday. So if it's your birthday, Happy birthday in Hawaiian is Hau'ole Lahanau. Oh, yes. And I want to let you all know once again that we will be live. The treble crocheters, which is myself, Barbara from Happy to Hook Creations, and Connie from Just Another Stitch, will be live tomorrow night, 6:30 Central, 7:30 Eastern. And tomorrow we'll be talking about decorating for the holidays. So that's our subject. In fact, I've got to get that thumbnail made up, and so that way that be on the lookout for that thumbnail tomorrow or sometime this afternoon. But that'll be tomorrow night, Wednesday night, and we're planning on doing the series. We're not sure how long, but God willing, it'll be for a while. We're calling ourselves the Treble Crocheters, and we're taking turns hosting. So last week, our first one was last week. Barbara from Crochet Therapy started off the event, and so that was pretty awesome because that was a kind of like get to know you um, live, and so I'm looking forward to seeing all of you, and I look forward to this new adventure that I'm on. And then the next one will be with Connie. So Connie's will be that Wednesday right before Thanksgiving. So Thanksgiving Eve, right? So we'll probably be cooking and getting ready for Thanksgiving. So, but hopefully you all, will be at that point in your day of preparations to join us for the live from Connie's channel on that's next Wednesday, and then I will be here on my channel tomorrow night. So hopefully we'll see you all there. Hui ho malama pono. Until we meet again, I pray that each and every one of you continue to make beautiful things out of string. Thank you so much for joining me today. I feel like it's not been an hour, but it has been. And I don't want to take up too much of your time. Thank you for letting me share with you all my makes and my plans of things that I'm making. And as soon as I get that premiere yarn in, please keep an eye out for that. I'll be sharing what I got for that. And but until then, continue to share the love of Christ, share your love for crochet, be kind to one another, because each and every one of you, you matter to me, you matter to others. Our lives would not be the same without you in it. So please, please, please be encouraged. Be encouraged and know that you are loved, that you are seen. Thank you to all of our first responders. Thank you to all of our servicemen and women all across the nation. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for being a part of your communities and reaching out to people, first responders, police, doctors, fire, all of you. You mean the world to me. You have a place in my heart. You have a place in my prayers, always, always. So once again, a hui ho malama pono. Until we meet again, take care. Love you.